Someone, guys. So let me just start by saying thank you to all the well wishes that I received. For those that don't know, I was out sick, so I still am. I'm still like at the tail end, so I'm probably like a 4 out of 10 now. But yeah, it's been a rough 4 days. I'm lying in bed this morning and I'm on X, I'm on Twitter, and I'm scrolling. And I see this clip from this Afrikaans guy, and he's talking to the camera like this. And he's talking about Orania, and he's talking about the state of Orania, and he's talking about the state of South Africa, And this guy is clearly racist. He's clearly racist because, again, he's talking about the greatness of the Afrikaans community versus how crap the rest of South Africa is. And I'm listening to this guy, and I'm listening to this guy, I'm listening to this guy talking about how dirty the environment is, how corrupt the government is, and how all of a sudden so many South Africans have a problem with Orania. He's like, leave Orania alone, leave Orania alone, focus on your dirty habits, on your corruption, on your crime, and he's saying all these things. I've been to Orania, guys. Orania is amazing. What the guys have done for themselves, well done to them. But as he's talking and as he's spewing his negative energy and his racist comments, I'm hit by a line where he says, look around you. Whoever's watching there, look around you. Look at the state of the room you are in. Look at your home. Look at your community. And it was almost as if he was talking to me, because I've been this marshmallow, feeling sorry for myself. Oh, I'm sick, look at me in my room, and there's tissue everywhere, and there's pills, and there's all these like cups around, and like I'm sitting and I'm wallowing in my own shit. There's my orange juice and my fruity peels of oranges that I've been eating. Like, I'm looking around myself and I'm like, this motherfucker ain't lying. Like, he's saying the truth, And as he's saying that, I think of that Jennifer Lewis line where she says, Jennifer Lewis, the grandma from Blackish, where she says, if you sit in shit for too long, it'll stop stinking. Like, if you sit in shit for too long, you'll stop smelling it. And I got up. I literally just got up from bed and I just showered and I got ready and I was like, okay, let me just attack the day. I'm not the work from home type of guy. I don't. I believe in going to the office, sitting down at your desk and putting a hard day's work. That's me. Some people are very productive working at home. God bless you. I'm not that person. I'm in sales. I want to meet my clients face to face. So that's my personality. So it was just one of those things where I'm like, I've been wallowing in shit. Look at me, I'm sick. The show must go on, Again, on Monday and Tuesday, I couldn't. I was man down. Sure, I get those days. But yesterday, I could have woken up, taken a walk, cleaned up my space, whatever the case may be, But like, again, we fall into these traps, not just personally, but in terms of our communities, The guy, the racist, he's telling the truth. Masngai Alex, it's dirty. People piss on the floor. People throw their shit all over out of our matakes. We've seen it. We live in that space constantly. So again, when he's talking about our corrupt spaces, we are corrupt. Maybe not you specifically who's watching this, but again, our government is corrupt. They've just released national health insurance. We know it's going to be another failed thing, BE or B. We know it's for the elites, them pushing out tenders. We know it won't fall back down to the grassroots level. We've heard this time and time again. Everything from Mama Etol to you name them, everything that the government has thrown out has failed. They failed with SAA. They failed with Post Office. They failed with so many things. Why do you think they'd succeed now? It's crazy. Benson, have faith. I don't have faith. I don't use hope and faith. I look at your track record. And that racist was speaking facts. And it goes back from our government to your own personal life. If you sit in shit for too long, bro, you're going to forget how it smells. You're going to start blaming every other person in the world. You're going to start saying, oh no, even in relationships, you're going to start, no, it's because you focusing everywhere and not focusing inward. Focus inward. Focus at self. Fix self. Look in the mirror and say, okay, sharp, look at this ndanga. Who's this ndanga? You know, how does this guy look? How does this guy smell? How does he speak? Who am I? And then become that person to attract. You know, become that person. Don't just fucking cry, oh my gosh, look at me, I'm so sad. Become that person. I spoke in the last video or 2 videos ago about building that garden. Making sure you build the most beautiful garden to attract the butterflies. Guys, at Orania, they are building that garden and they are attracting. Obviously they're attracting Afrikaans Christians into that space, but they're attracting, it's going to get to a point where they attract the best Afrikaners into their space because they're building the most beautiful garden. And Tina, what we do when we look around in the spaces that are predominantly black, is it that garden that we're looking for? Or is it a space where you constantly try and chase and fit into other people's gardens? You know, you want to go to their schools. When I say their schools, I'm talking about schools that were built for them. You want to go into that space. And then you want to do what? Do you want to, as a parent, involve yourself in the extra curriculum? Pray on Saturdays? Do you want to invest in the school? Or do you just want to pay school fees and say, okay, there you go with the child? You want that girl, you try to get, and then once you, well, what do you bring to the table? Nigga, what do you bring to the table? I'll protect and provide. What do you protect and provide? What protect from Anjan? Will you walk around hand in hand with the Nopkiri? How will you protect? How will you protect? How will you provide? Provide what? That odd dates in J, where you guys go and get yourselves a young baker or go to Ocean Basket. That's your provision. Guys, we have to look inward. We have to, you know, we have to look at ourselves. We need to understand what type of person we are. You know, when someone squeezes us, what type of juice comes out? You know, is it lemon juice? Is it orange juice? What type of intrinsically the character that we are? So racist. But he's just speaking nothing but facts. And you know facts have a bitter taste. Very, very bitter taste. These guys have bought land from our government, and then they started building with their own hands. They started building. Tina, you take us, you put us in a space that's already there. We will fuck it up. We will. It's the truth, guys. It's the painful, painful truth. You know, you can take a random guy and you put him in a good relationship and watch how toxic he can make it. Watch how toxic. You can, guys, some of us don't deserve the things that we have. We don't. So complain until they give it to us. And then from there, we misuse, we mismanage. Uti Miles Monroe, anything that you fail to manage, you will lose. And we've lost so much. From a government point, the government has fucked up so many things because they failed to manage. From your point, the reason why you go from relationship to relationship, because you fail to manage it. You fail to manage yourself. You fail to manage yourself. You know, if I had taken better care of myself, if I didn't drink on Friday, because I drank proper on Friday, if I didn't drink after my rugby game on Saturday, because I drank, I don't think that my immune system would have been compromised to a point where I would have caught this. Yes, if I had a beer or two, I would have been fine. But money maker, Mr. Party. If I had managed myself and I'd said, look, I'm playing on Saturday, let me call it early. Wake up, take my vitamins, whatever the case may be, have a healthy breakfast, play on Saturday. You know what? My body's bruised. You know, I've just played a full rugby game. Let me recover. Let me have a beer, 1, 2. Let me sleep. Let me recover. No. I want to keep going on and on until my immune system was compromised and I can catch whatever that was going around. Who do I blame? I want to blame someone, but I can't. That's the reality. I'm wallowing in my room. Hey, look at me, feel sorry for me. Hey, my life is so tough. Who do I blame? Wake up, bro. It's just that simple. It really, really is. We need to stop blaming other people. We need to stop moaning. We need to stop whinging. And it was like talking to me. If you sit in shit for too long, guys, it stops smelling. It really does. So, guys, whoever you are, male, female, tall, short, fat, skinny, white, black, whatever the case may be, take a life audit. Look at yourself. Look at the guy in the mirror. Look at the lady in the mirror. Ask yourself, am I doing what I need to do, or am I whinging? Am I complaining? Is my life clean? Is there weeds in my garden? How can I fix that instead of bitching and moaning? If someone were to squeeze this fruit, what would come out? Negative energy, hate. What would come out? Ambition, positive energy. They squeeze me. Ngiyantanda, man, guys. Ngiyantanda, for real. And I'm very, very appreciative of every last one of you guys. Even those that are refusing to subscribe. Ngiyantanda, man. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have had a blessed week. This is my second video this week. I'm going to try and drop another one tomorrow, and then maybe drop on Saturdays to catch up. But yeah, please comment as much as you can. Share this video. This community is growing. We're growing. I like the fact that people are now engaging with each other on the comments. The WhatsApp group is on 4 people, I think. And I said we're going to start engaging once we hit 10 people in that WhatsApp group. So if you are a member, please make sure to send me a DM with your number. I'll add you onto the group. Once we get to 10 people, then we can start engaging. Because I think right now, sabangani are cool. But yeah, anyway, have yourselves a fantastic day. Subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed. Ngiyantanda, I'm out.